Hello, everyone, and happy fourth Sunday of Advent. You know what that means? That means Christmas is really, really close. We are almost there. So I hope that all of you have also been lighting your Advent wreath at home or practicing other Advent traditions with your family. All of these traditions the church has given us to help us prepare for the coming of Jesus. And we celebrate that Jesus, the light of the world, enters the world at Christmas. So every week, when we light one of our Advent candles, it gets lighter and lighter and brighter and brighter. So you can see I was able to turn my lights off and just use the candlelight today. So our readings today are once again preparing us for the fact that God, Emmanuel, is going to come into the world to save us. So the first reading, we hear about King David. Now, David, the story that you might know about David is the one with David and Goliath, right? The young shepherd boy who defeated the giant Goliath with his slingshot, right? That David grew up to be the greatest king of the Israelites. And David loved the Lord. And he told the Lord in today's readings that he wanted to build a house for him, that he wanted a place for God to dwell with his people that was beautiful. And what David was talking about was like a tabernacle and a temple. But God's response to David is, I'm going to build you a house where you can dwell. I'm going to make sure that your line, your kingdom, goes on forever. Because from David's line, the Savior of the world was about to come. And that is how God was going to bring his kingdom to the world. So fast forward many centuries later, and in our gospel, we hear about a young Jewish girl named Mary. And she's visited by someone very special, the Angel Gabriel. This is one time where we hear the name of an angel, which is really neat. And this angel comes to give her a special message and ask her a really important question. Are you willing to be the mother of the Savior? The one that the Jewish people have been waiting for to save them all this time. The person that was going to be in the line of the great King David, that was going to build God's kingdom on earth. Are you willing to be his mom? And she said, yes. She said, yes. So today we celebrate that yes, that willingness of Mary to cooperate in God's plan. And while that particular action was, just amazing in terms of our salvation story, God asks us in our own lives to say yes to him. Sometimes they're small yeses, sometimes they might be big yeses, but all of us have the ability to do wonderful things for God and for his kingdom. So all this time we've been preparing for Jesus to come into our homes, right? You can see my little nativity set here. I've got Mary and I've got Joseph and I've got their donkey. He's really tired. He's been traveling for a long time. But Jesus isn't here yet. We have a couple more days to go. So in these last couple days of Christmas, while we're getting excited for Santa to come, and we're excited for presents, and we're starting to get gorged with Christmas cookies, keep in mind, keep thinking about, when God asks me to do something for him, am I ready to say yes? If God asks me to love my neighbor, if God asks me to serve my friend, if God asks me to pray more, to give something up, can I say yes with the same type of joy and trust that Mary did, right? And you know the person who can help us do that, who can help us say yes, can help us be ready? Mary, right? She was a person just like you and I. She was very, very holy, but she was a person. And she knows how to love the Father, and she definitely knows how to love Jesus, right? So if we go to her and we say, Mama Mary, help me love Jesus more and help me say yes to God more, she will definitely help you do that. So have a wonderful end of the Advent season and a blessed Christmas.